Mr. Joe is going to be nice to click. So when you need to get the next slide, point at Mr. Joe. If you want to do this, if you want to do this, if you want to go like this, whatever you like, okay? Whatever thing you want to do. And Mr. Joe, 4-1, are we listening? All right. So when you want the next slide, point at Mr. Joe. Boop. All right. Today you are very lucky. We have two absolutely, incredibly smart, incredibly handsome judges. Let's meet them. Our first judge, you may know him from such classes as science, PBL, and the occasional dance class, plus Napping 101. His name is Mr. Reese! And our next teacher, the fittest, the strongest, the most athletic human at JIKS. Can we hear it for the great, the fantastic Mr. Floor? Okay. Do we have something? Boom. Now, when will the winners be announced? Today is the competition. When do we find out the winners? Anybody know? Vinchan? Do you know? Just answer. Yes, sir. Next week. Ooh, good guess, but no. We are going to wait. Yep. Not today. We are going to wait and let you guys know at the JIKS Talent Show. So when we have the JIKS Talent Show, we're going to tell you who the winners are, and it's going to be a big party. All right, now, when it is your turn to come up here, Mr. Kevin will come up and help you move the mic, okay? No need to grab it, no need to touch it. So when I'm talking, should I be doing this? Yes or no? No. How about this? How about this? Very good, very good. So we are just going to relax, talk, and speak clearly. Okay, guys? We have to keep our masks on, so you're going to have to talk a little bit loud and a little bit clear. Okay? Try to be clear with your speaking. Okay? All right, good. All right. So, are you guys ready? Yes or no? What do you guys think? Should we get started? All right. Our first person today is from 4-1. He is a boy. He has hair. He's wearing clothes. His name is Philip. Come on down, Philip. Come on down. Just wait till I leave. Wait till I sit down.
Yes. No. Why Doctor is Korean territory? Philipson. Hi everyone. My name is Philipson, class 1 of the 4th grade. Today I'm going to present about why Doctor is Korean territory to all of you. Before we talk about Dokdo, we need to know about what Dokdo is. Dokdo in Korean means Rock Island and sister land of Ulleungdo. Dokdo is 215 kilometers away from mainland Korea and it is in East Sea. Dokdo is composed of 2 islands and many some rocks. The biggest one is Western Island and Sodo. The second biggest one is Eastern Island and Dongdo. The nearest Korean land is Ulleungdo and only 87 kilometers away. Of course, you can see Dokdo from Ulleungdo, whereas its nearest Japan land is Oki Island, and it is 157 kilometers away from there. There are a lots of evidence why Dokdo is Korean territory. First, we can find reason. Year 1946. Second, Korean government controls over Dokdo now. Korean police protect Dokdo, patrolling the island. The Korean army protects the waters and skies of Dokdo. Lighthouse and many Korean buildings have been built on Dokdo. Korean people are living in Dokdo too. You can see Dokdo from Korea. You can go Dokdo and you can catch fish in Dokdo. Dokdo is a part of Korean territory historically, geographically, and under international law. No territorial dispute regarding Dokdo, and Dokdo is not a matter to be dealt with through negotiations or discussions, as we do not discuss who has Jakarta as their territory with any other countries. Thank you for listening.
All right, let's hear it again. Very good, Philip. Thank you very much. All right. Reminds me that I used to have a pet rock as a kid, and no one cared. All right, let's move on. Next, from 4-2, we have Kim Sun Kang, Kim Min Jun.
Hello, we grade 4-2, Kim Seong-kang and
Kim Min-jun. We are going to presenting about snakes.
here we want to explain about snakes because these animals are interesting for us to explore more about it.
Snakes are cold-blooded reptiles. They belong to the same group as lizards. Snakes have long bodies without legs.
Snakes are covered in scales, which are just bumps on their skin. Their skin is hard and glossy to reduce friction as the snake slithers along the ground. Most snakes live on land based on the species. Snakes can live in deserts, grassland, and rainforest. Here are a few interesting facts about snakes.
Number 1, there are more than 3,000 species of snakes.
Number 2, snakes can grow up to 6 meters long.
Number 3, they need so survive.
Number 4, they smell with their tongue.
Number 5, they have no eyelids.
Number 6, snakes cannot chew.
Number 7, not all snakes lay eggs.
Number 8, they only eat meat.
Venomous snakes facts. Venomous snakes have special glands and teeth designed to inject venom into their prey.
Number 1, there are around 700 different species of venomous snakes.
Number 2, around 250 of these are capable of killing a human with one bite.
As well as for attacking prey, snakes also use venom in self-defense. These are 10 of the deadliest snakes.
Number 1, inland taipan.
Number 2, coastal taipan.
Number 3, king cobra.
Number 4, banded crate.
Number 5, Gate viper.
Number 6, Russell's viper.
Number 7, eastern tiger snake.
Number 8, boomslang.
Number 9, Ferdinand.
Number 10, black mamba.
Why are snakes important for ecosystem?
Number 1, without snakes, the ecosystem cannot survive. Snakes are important food sources for many animals. In turn, they also prey on animals and keep population in check.
Number 2, snakes are predators. They act as pest control, slugs, insects, mice.
Number 3, when a snake sheds its skin, it puts nutrients back into the soil. How to avoid snake bites?
Number 1, leave snake alone. Do not handle, tease, or harass them.
Number 2, keep a distance of at least 6 feet between you and the snake.
Number 3, stay on trails and watch your place, hand and foot especially when climbing or stepping over fences, large rocks and logs, or when collecting firewood.
Number 4, stay away from tall grasses and piles of wood.
Number 5, wear long pants and proper footgear.
Number 6, avoid climbing on rocks or piles of wood where a snake may be hiding. Thank you for your attention.
All right, thank you, boys. Woo, snakes are scary. Who thinks snakes are scary? Hands up. Woo! Who thinks snakes are delicious? Hands up. Woo! All right. Okay, guys, let's move on. All right, next, we're going to have another person from 4-2. Dun, dun, dun. From 4-2, we have Kim Ree.
I don't have any. Good morning, everyone. Hello, everyone. I am Riyad. Do you like a storybook? I like it also. Today, I will tell about my storybook. This book is written by Francesca Bosca. There was a baby owl. His name was baby Harry. He lived in the forest and he scared of the dark forest. The trees and the mountains look at the ghosts. One night he met Shelly the sheep, and there became the the friends. Harry thought fire was wonderful, but the ship said the sunrise was the wonderfully. Harry couldn't open the eyes of the sunrise, but Sally carried him up for her back. Harry fell. Sally's ship took the Harry to cave. Sally wanted to see her friends, and then Harry took her to the friends. Harry wasn't scared of the dark forest anymore. He said the dark forest of the tree and then the mountains are beautiful. He felt a ground up a owl. Thank you for listening my presentation.
Thank you, Rianne. That was awesome. Harriet and Sally. Very interesting names. Very pop culture names. All right. Okay. How are we doing so far? 4-1. We doing okay? 4-1. How are you? You okay? All right, 4-2. How you doing? You okay? All right. Very good. Mr. Reese, how you doing? You okay?
I'm doing excellently, Mr. Kevin.
Mr. Floor, how about you? How are you doing?
Yes.
All
What
right.
about Mr. Joe? Is he okay?
All right, Mr.
Okay.
Joe, the guy in the chair. All right. Next, from 4-1. A story I'm sure Mr. Reese has never heard of before. Pak So-young! Pak So-young! Let's go!
이거 어떻게 올려요? 시원아 건드리지 말래 건드리. 아 시원님. 시원아 너 이거 마이크 할 수 있어? 가요? 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 가요.
Hello, we are Sayun and Suhyun. Today we are going to tell you a story about the city mouse and the country mouse. Once upon a time, there were two mice. They were friends. One mouse lived in a small house in the country. The other mouse lived in a large house in the city. One day, the city mouse went to visit his friend in the country. The country mouse was so happy to see the city mouse. He set the table for dinner. He served some pieces of corn, green peas, and berries. The city mouse looked around the table and said, "Oh my, this is all you have? Is this a real dinner? How can you eat such a fine food every day, my friend?" "I'm sorry, but this is what we eat in the country every day."
Come with me to the city.
"What is in the city?"
There's a lot of delicious food. Once you have tasted all the wonderful food, you will never want to return to the country.
So the two mice went to the city.
The mice walked for a long time. At last, they arrived at the city mouse's home. "You must be very hungry. We will have dinner soon." He invited his friend into a large kitchen. "Help yourself. There is enough food for us." On a huge dinner table, there were
There was a lot of delicious food. There were lots of bread and cheese. There were lots of meat and potatoes. There are fruits and cakes too. See, this is what we eat in the city every day.
You're right, my friend. This is a very good dinner.
The two mice began to eat the dinner. Just then, the door opened and they saw a cat coming. Run! The two mice quickly ran to a small hole in the wall. Phew, that was
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Soo-hyun and So-hyun. All right, next, we're going to jump back to 4-2. I know, I like to mix it up. I'm wild that way. All right, from 4-2, we have Rebecca and Jinso. We're going to stay on a rodent theme, apparently. It is a rodent theme. Remember, guys, yep, I'll help you out. Remember 4-1 and 4-2. Are you listening when people are talking? Yes or no? That means you should not be talking, though, right? Are we talking or are we listening? Which one are we doing? Okay, because these are your friends trying really hard. We should be listening and not playing with things, right? Hold the signs. Signs are great. But let's keep quiet, okay, guys? Yes or no? All right, very good. Thank you. Go ahead, girls.
we have to set up first.
So, Mr. Joe, what is your favorite ice cream?
Vanilla.
Who likes vanilla ice cream? Yeah. My favorite ice cream is strawberry. Who likes strawberry? Yeah, strawberry wins. Girls, we ready?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Remember, are we listening or are we talking? Okay. All right, girls, go ahead.
Hello, everybody. We are Rebecca Tandiono and Lee Jin-seo from grade 4-2. Today, we are going to talk about hamsters. Hamsters. Hamsters' lifespan. Hamsters usually live up to 2 years, although some may live longer. Types of hamsters. There are a total of 24 types of hamsters in the world. And here are some examples. Syrian hamsters, Chinese hamsters, Russian dwarf hamsters, winter white dwarf hamsters, and Roborovsky dwarf hamsters. Hamster habitats. Hamsters usually live as pets in cages, but wild hamsters normally live in desert. History of hamsters. Number 1.
Their evolutionary history extends back 11.2 million to 16.4 million to the time when there were a lot of animals in Europe and North Africa.
Number 2, in Asia, unlike Europe and North Africa, their history extends 6 million to 11 million years.
Number 3, 4 of the living genera include extinct species.
Hamster's food. Hamster can eat a mix of pellets, seed mix, fresh food, and treats.
Number 2, the majority of pet hamsters' food should be made up of a good quality, store-bought food designed specifically for hamsters.
Here are some safe foods you can offer to your hamster: apple, banana, broccoli, carrot, potato, and spinach.
Here are 5 fun, interesting facts about hamsters. Syrian hamsters are the largest species of hamsters, growing up to about 30 centimeters in length. And number 2, hamsters are solitary animals. Number 3, most hamsters are fast runners.
Number 4, hamsters have pockets in their cheek to store food. Number 5, hamsters could die when they are too cold. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Have a sweet day!
All right, all right, all right. Very good. Thank you, girls. Hamsters seem very awesome. All right. Who has a hamster at home? Does anyone have a hamster at home? What? That is awesome. Mr. Joe, you have a hamster? Wow. All right. Very cool. Very cool. All right. All right. Very good. That's very awesome. Mr. East, do you have a hamster at home?
I do not have a hamster at home, Mr. Kevin, but I used to. It was a Russian dwarf hamster.
A Russian dwarf hamster.
Yeah, it was
That's
very
gonna be
cute.
That's definitely going to be on a test later this semester.
Oh, yes. Yeah. There you go.
Yes, dear. You have 9 hamsters?
That's a lot of hamsters.
Well, that's a lot of hamsters.
You only have 5.
Only 5. Well, you know, we all can't be 9s. You know, some of us got to be 5s. So, let's move on, guys. Again, we're going to go back to 4-2. 4-2, an individual that we all know. Seems to be in the teacher's room more than I am. His name is Kim Min Chan.
Hello, I'm Kim Min. I told you. Hello, I'm Kim Min Chan. Do you like animals? Yes, I like them. Especially I like tigers. So I like you. Have you ever been to Wangunan or Taman Safari? I sometimes go there with my parents. I saw a white tiger. Animal Footy, the big white tiger, was so amazing, and the howling was very loud. And I saw giraffes. They were very tall, and they moved very slowly like a tunnel. As you see, you tell us many things about animals. Well, what do we do at the zoo for these animals? First, don't get close, because the animals can bite or scratch you. And don't be them, because it can harm animals. And then don't shout that loud because it can frighten animals. We can learn about animals from the zoo, so we all have to follow safety rules for animals. I hope it will be a great experience to make loving animals. Thank you for listening to my story.
Thank you, Min Chan. All right, thank you, Min Chan. Okay, Min Chan, thank you. Good job. Okay, I like Min Chan's rules here. These are some good rules. These sound like good rules that we should have at JIKS, yes? This is like maybe rules for Mr. Scott. Don't get too close. All right, don't get too close to Mr. Scott. Definitely do not feed Mr. Scott. Do not feed him, definitely. And the last one, do not shout loud at Mr. Scott. That should just be a rule in general, all right? Very good, very good. Thank you, Min Chan. We're gonna get that poster put up in our school, I think. I think that's definitely gonna be on the teacher's room door. All right, excellent work, Min Chan. Finally, guess what? Are we gonna go 4-1 or 4-2? What do you think? 4-1, 4-1, 4-2, 4-1, 4-2. What do we think? What do we think? It's gonna be 4-2! And in 4-2, we are gonna have Im Dong Hyun Hoon. Im Dong Hyun. My bad.
Hello, my name is Lee Ji-hoon, grade 4 and class 2. Today, I am going to tell you a story about the fox and the crow. A fox went in search of food, but couldn't find any. He sighed and looked at the sky. I am starving. Just then, he saw a crow about to have a meal. The crow was holding some meat in his mouth. Aha, I'll take that meat. The fox approached the crow. Hey, crow. You look good today. The crow couldn't say anything because his mouth was full. The fox kept talking. Hey, you are pretty cute, and I'll bet you have a nice voice too. The crow felt happy and excited, so he forgot the meat in his mouth and said, "Yes, sure I do," and dropped the meat. Oh good, I got it. The fox quickly snapped up the meat. Thanks to your stupidity, I can have this meat. Thanks to your listening.
All right, very good. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ji-hoon. Now, Ji-hoon, did you draw those pictures? Ji-hoon, did you draw those pictures? Very, very good, very good. Really, really like them. It's awesome. Okay, next. Again, from 4-2. 4-1, you don't have many people joining today. That's so sad. Next time, we have to get more from you. From 4-2, Im Dong Hyun.
It's not my slide. 찍지 마. 호랑이.
Do-hyun, you're gonna come back, and we're gonna go to 4-1. So come talk to Mr. Joe. All right. Sorry, judges. We're gonna move. We're gonna skip one person, and we're gonna move on to somebody from 4-1. Somebody from 4-1. Who is ready to present from 4-1? Who's ready to present? Who? All right, sounds good to me. Moon Soo Young.
Hello? Hello everyone, my name is Ben Seong. I'm gonna a storytelling about Little Red Riding Hood. Once there lived a little girl who liked to wear a Red Riding cloak, so everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day her mother asked her to deliver a basket of goodies to her grandma's house. Before leaving, her mother said, "Go straight to Grandma's house. Don't dawdle along the way and don't talk to a stranger." She nodded and said, "Don't worry, Mom. I'll be careful." On her way, she met a big hungry wolf, then asked, "Where are you going, little girl?" She replied, "I want to visit my grandma, Mr. Wolf." Knowing it, the wolf then quickly ran to Grandmother's house. He came there much before Little Red Riding Hood and knocked on the door. When Grandma opened the door, he tied and locked her up in the cupboard. The big wolf then disguised himself as the grandma by wearing her clothes. He lay on her bed waiting for Little Red Riding Hood. When Little Red Riding Hood reached her grandmother's house, she found the door was unlocked and went inside to her grandma's house. "Oh my, what big ears you have, Grandma," she said in surprise. "The better to hear you with, my dear," replied the wolf. "Oh my, what big eyes you also have, Grandma," said her again. "The better to see you with, my dear," replied the wolf. "And what big teeth you have, Grandma," she said again. "The better to eat you with," growled the wolf, pouncing on her. She should avoid the wolf and start to scream loudly. Hearing the scream, a good woodman in the forest came running to the house quickly. He rescued Little Red Riding Hood by beating the wolf. He then got Grandma out of the cupboard. Grandma immediately hugged her little granddaughter and thanked the woodsman for saving them. At last, the wolf ran away into the forest, never to be seen again. Little Red Riding Hood learned some new lessons, that she should obey the parent and never spoke to strangers ever again. Thank you for listening.
All right. Thank you, Soo Young. Ooh, you do look like Little Red Riding Hood there. I love it. Looking awesome. Costumes are fantastic, guys. How are we doing? We doing good? 4-1. You doing okay? All right, 4-2. Are we doing okay? again. 4-1, you doing okay? Yeah! 4-2, you doing okay? All right, it is the time we've been waiting for. We're going to hear from Dong-hyun.
Hello everyone. My name is Rim Dong-hyun. I am going to tell you the story of brother and sister who became the sun and the moon. Once upon a time, a brother and sister lived there with their mother. One day, the mother met a scary tiger on the mountain road. She was coming back home with sunrise cake. Tiger, my children were waiting at home. Save me, please, said the tiger. If you give me a rice cake, I won't eat you, said the tiger. However, the tiger ate the rice cake one by one each time when meeting a mother on the road. Finally, after eating all the rice cakes, the tiger ate the mother too. Then the hungry tiger put on the mother's clothes and went to their house. When the tiger reached the house, he called, "Children, open the door." The brother felt strange, so he said, "Put your hands through the door if you're my mother." The tiger's hand had sharp claws and the fur of a tiger. "Oh no, run!" The brother and sister ran out the back door and climbed up a big tree. "How did you climb the tree?" "I put oil on my hand and climbed up," said the brother. So the tiger did what he said, but it was very slippery. The little sister looked at the tiger and said, "You can use an axe to climb the tree." The tiger got an axe and to climb up the tree. The brother and sister started to pray. "God, if you want to save us, send us a new loaf. If you want to kill us, send us a rotten loaf." A new loaf came down from the sky. The brother and sister climbed up the loaf into the sky. The tiger saw this and prayed too. "Please give me a loaf too." This time a rotten loaf came down from the sky. The tiger climbed up too, but the rotten loaf broke and the tiger fell down and died. "Ah!" But the little sister became the sun and her older brother became the moon, shining brightly on the world. Thank you for listening.
All right, thank you, Dong-hyun. Woo, what a great tiger story. What does anybody know? Tigers are what? What kind of animal? Anybody know? What kind of animal are they? They're cats, yeah. Speaking of cats, we're going to move on. We're going to talk to 4-2, Hong, So-yoon, Tae, Ah-jun. Let's hear about some cats.
Hello, my name is Sayan.
And my name is Ajin. Today
We will talk about cats.
kinds of cat. There are many kinds of cat. Bombay, Scottish Fold, Norwegian Forest Cat, and Maine Coon.
Cat habitat.
This is Norwegian Forest Cat. This cat used to live in a cold place. They have a thick fur.
This is a Korean short-haired cat. Just like their name, it has short hair, so they can live in hot place. The cat's habitat is where the cat lives.
Some cats live in a street and some live with humans as pets.
Food. Dangerous and favorite food.
Their favorite food and dangerous food for cat.
Cat love to eat chicken, fish, and cat food.
Fried food and instant food is dangerous for cat. Cat gesture. Gesture for when your cat has a good mood or bad mood.
People usually think the cats raise their tails when they are angry. But cats usually raise their tails when they are happy. And when the cat is angry, it bends it back.
When the cat is frightened, it purrs, bends its back, and raises its fur. It seems to show that it is big.
Thank you for watching
And listening.
All right. Awesome. Just learned a lot about cats that I didn't know. Fantastic. Okay, next on our agenda, we have from, what do you guys think? 4-1 or 4-2? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? From 4-1, Pak Gyuri, Kim Young Bin.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to tell about King Sejong. Korean character we call Hangul was created by King Sejong. Many Koreans called him to the greatest king of all, the king of Joseon dynasty.
Long times ago, when Joseon started King Taejong, he has lots of sons and daughters. And Joseon dynasty was only eldest son could become the next king.
But Sejong was third son of Sejong. How could Sejong become to the next king? His older brothers thought Sejong worried about people and smarter than themselves.
They gave up the kingship and found another job for their younger brother. So Sejong became to the fourth king, and Joseon's fourth king, and created Hangul with his subject of Jipyeonjeon.
Thanks to Sejong's older brothers for giving the chance of kingship to the younger brother. Thank you for listening.
All right. Thank you, girls. Thank you, girls. All right. Now, yeah? You gonna stare at him a little bit? All right, thank you. Learned an important lesson about King Sejong there. All right, good. Let's move on. Let's hear from 4-2. We're going to hear from Jun So-hee, Jang Yeon-woo about some sea turtles.
Mr. Kevin? Come on. This speaker.
Oh.
Started. Welcome to our presentation. My name is Shohee.
And my name is Hyunwoo.
Today we will talk about sea turtles. And we will begin now.
Sea turtles.
About sea turtles, there are more than 356 species of sea turtles on Earth. Sea turtles were existed on Earth for 150 million years, and dinosaurs were extinct for only 65 million years, and sea turtles are still living with us.
Where did all that many sea turtles go? However, why aren't the number of sea turtles increasing but decreasing? There were 91 million sea turtles in the past, but now there are only about 6.5 million sea turtles. I will tell you now where all that many sea turtles went and who or what caused it.
First, climate change. As the temperature rises, coral reefs begin to die, and feeding habits for the sea turtles disappear. Moreover, sea levels begin to rise and the eggs that are still in the nest get flooded away.
Second, sea turtles rely on the temperature of the sun in which the Unfortunately, the reason why the Earth's nature environment is changing is because we pollute nature. We'll tell you how to help to protect the number of sea turtles who have lived on Earth for a long time, even before us.
First, reuse, reduce, and recycle. The way to lower the Earth's temperature is to use the Earth's environment sparingly. This is an easy task that anyone can do, but instead requires a constant action over a long period of time.
Second, in particular, the most direct cause of death of sea turtles is plastic. At least 1,000 turtles die every year as they become entangled in plastic waste. We must reduce the use of straws, disposable spoons, and forks.
Lastly, we can give a presentation to your neighborhood, friends, and your families to make sure they don't put the sea turtles in danger. Now, since you know how to help the sea turtles, let's act fast before it's too late. Thank you for listening.
And last, can you shout, save the turtle? 1, 2, 3. Save the turtles!
All right. Very good, very good. Okay, guys, we are now finished with everyone that is here. However, we do have a special video presentation. Okay, so all the way from her house, wherever that is, we have An Unji. Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is
Takaman, we have a little bit of technical issues.
Today I'm gonna tell you a book. The title is Where's Harmony? Let's begin. Harmony, we are here. Harmony, she's not in the living room. She's not in the bathroom. No, I smelled Harmony's red bean soup. Where is it? She's not in the kitchen. June, Harmony's not here. Nuna, it's you. It's outside. Should we? Our slippers on? That time they find Harmony's. They made a hungry rabbit. Oh, cute rabbit. Here, which one do you like? Now let's start. What did it say? I think it says tasty. Since you eat my candies too, tell me something about this chat. Oh no! Oh my god, 이빨이 나중에 그 눈은 아주 이렇게 무섭게 찢어져 있어. and 엄청이고 엄청 커. 아주 커. 그냥 큰 게 아니라 배를 커다보다 아주 많이. Do you think it's talking about a fox or raccoon or maybe a giant angry squirrel? I don't know. It's talking too fast. It's adorable. 이거 줄게. 그리고 잘했어. 그리고 초콜릿 잘 먹었어. Bye bye. I didn't just said bye bye. And they walk and they heard sound. Roar! Wow, sounds like thunder. Let's hurry. That is Harmony's pot. But where's Harmony? June, come back. That is Harmony's. Give it back. Stop! It's mine. But that is Harmony's. That time Nuna get back scratcher and tickle the tiger's back. And Tiger was very tickled and very angry. So Nuna was very scared. So June and Fox helped Nuna. And June get the magical door handle and put in the tiger's tummy. And crack! Tiger was open like a door. And that is Harmony's room. Let's go. Harmony, where have you been? There you are. Come and eat. We're looking all over you, Harmony. Yeah, we see a hungry rabbit and a cheating tiger and a white bushy-tailed fox. And Harmony, the door handle follow us home. Yeah, do you see a bushy-tailed fox come here? Let's have dinner. Thank you for listening.
All right, thank you, NG. Awesome work. Thank you, Mr. Joe. Okay, guys, guess what? We are finished. Woo!
My job is to make college easier because students...
Okay, but before we go, can I have 4-1 stand up? Come all of 4-1. I want you to all come up here so we can get a nice picture. Let's go, 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 go. 4-2, just a minute. Okay, four. All right, 4-2. Let's go, 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 go. Mr. Joe, you should join in the picture. Your homeroom teacher. Okay, remember when you're coming out, we're going the back side, okay? 4-1.